Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new review. Behind me is the new Renault Twingo. This is the E-Tech, or the fully electric model. This is the second generation that was fully built as an electric car. In this video we're going to take an in-depth tour, so let's check out the details and jump into the review. Here it is, finally, the new Renault Twingo E-Tech Electric, second gen, built from ground up as a fully electric vehicle. Thanks to Renault, I was invited to check out how the new Twingo is being built in Slovenia, in Novo Mesto, in Trevo's factory. You can see how the Twingo is being assembled in my separate video. Now, I've spent a little time there testing the car, and today we have it on a longer test, and in this video I'm going to show you all the details. We have here a Techno trim, and there's also the Entry Evolution trim. The difference is you get in the entry trim steel wheels with hubcaps and 16-inch. These are 18-inch alloys, so they look better, but with these you have a little bit less range and less comfort. The essential trim starts in Croatia just 10 euros under 20,000 euros, which is a crazy bargain. But if you want to upgrade to this better equipped model, or the top spec, Techno starts at 21,590 euros. Now, there's a few options you can spec as well. Like on this car, you have yellow color that's a non-metallic. It's the only color that's non-metallic. That's free, and you can upgrade to a metallic color like this green color. So this one is 600 euro option. There's also option of getting all-season tires, and like this car has the parking package, which includes 360 parking, self-parking, and reverse camera. It also has a instead of 2 years standard connectivity, upgraded to 5 years, and it has upgraded charging. So you can see the charge port there. Standard is 6.6 kilowatts on AC, but this one's upgraded to 11 kilowatts on AC, and DC is 50 kilowatts max. It also has vehicle to load up to 3.7 kilowatts. You can charge your appliances. This is a front wheel drive, so the electric motor is mounted on the front axle, producing 60 kilowatts of power. That is equal to 82 horsepower. Launching the little Twingo 0 to 100 in 12.1 seconds. I know it's not super fast, but it's a city hatchback, it's enough. Now, top speed is limited to 130 kilometers per hour. In real life you can do 135, so you won't be the slowest on the highway. I got mixed city and highway consumption, 13 kilowatts today, so I'm gonna do my consumption test at night, so stay tuned for that. But it is really a little efficient EV. Underneath here is the 29 kilowatt hour LFP battery. Usable part is 27.5 kilowatts. It gives you range of 263 kilometers according to WLTP. In real life it is 185 up to 250, depending on your driving style, depending on the outside temperature, and so on. I'm going to link the technical details in the video description in case you've missed something. So also the battery is covered by 8-year warranty and 160,000 kilometers. Now let me finally show you here the key fob. Look at this, it's in the color of the vehicle, so you can see that matching. And on the back here we have the lock, unlock button. You have the open or unlock the cargo. You can turn on the headlights, you can see them there, only flashing on the camera a little bit. And if you hold this button, you can hear the sound, so you can easier find your car on the big parking lot. If I lock the car, you can see here turn signals, mirrors fold, and if I unlock it, they unfold. Now this is a keyless entry. You also have a physical key inside the key fob, but you can keep this in your pocket, so if you approach the car it will unlock. You saw it was unlocked, and if you leave it will unlock. So I'm going to keep the key fob in my pocket. Now finally, let's check out the car. And this has a beautiful 90s original Twingo design, so retro design but modern. I love it. You can see here the beautiful metallic green color. When it's sunny, it was briefly sunny, you saw it really pops. Now we have these beautiful happy looking daytime running lights. You have also here Renault LED Pure Vision. Now if I turn on the headlights, you can see there's an LED projector there. Stay tuned for the night review where I'm going to show you performance of these. Now, since this is an electric model, the top is closed. We have this little black piece here and the new Renault badge in gray finish, also a little Twingo signature. Now below we have air intake. There's a mesh design on the grille. You have here parking sensors. There's a little bumpers, and you have the radar for emergency braking for pedestrians and distance. Now let me back up and show you the car. So I'm gonna turn on those headlights one more time. You can see beautiful looking. If I lock it, you can see those turn signals. And they also kept this here. So inside you get a little opening tool. Behind this is a washer fluid reservoir. I'm going to show you that. So guys, how to refill your washer fluid. You get this little tool in the glove box and you put it like this, twist it counterclockwise, it unlocks. You can see here is the washer fluid, and then you just return it back, let it sit into place, and turn clockwise. It's just a little movement, and remove the tool. That's it. So it's easy to top up the car washer fluid. Now, again, beautiful design, and it just looks like a little happy car. Now let's check out the alloys. These are again 18-inch. You can see 205 45 R18. These are Continental Eco Contact 7, and this is an EV tire, low rolling resistance. Alloy is close designed for better aerodynamics and efficiency. It's a diamond cut silver on piano black. Underneath here have this unpainted black plastic, so it's a little protection if you're going to unpaved road. We also have this beautiful details in the arches, and we have metallic black side contrasting mirrors. You can see here the design. Next to it we have the turn signals, and we also have in Techno trim blind spot detection, which is pretty nice. Now here you can see the VIN number, and you can see there's speakers in the dash close to the A-pillars. Now I know there's a lot of reflection, but you can see here air vents, and there's a display. There's on top power button and volume for the front passenger. Now there's a rain sensor and camera that prevents you from leaving your lane. Also, windshield is double laminated glass, so it's better for acoustics, for sound as well, for the infotainment and music. On the roof we have a black shark fin antenna. I forgot, but I think maybe the Essential has the classical antenna with the wires stripped around it. Now if we back up and show you this beautiful profile of this little city hatchback, you can see it's tall, it's spacious, it looks good. Now we have tinted windows in the back, and we have classical door handles, both front and rear. Now behind here there's the physical cylinder. You can take the physical key from your key fob and open this plastic and unlock the car in case the full battery dies. But you cannot access the front hood, so for that you need to go to service. Now on the rear you can see here we have real discs, so no drum brakes. And check out the beautiful back here. You can see the taillights are looking same design as the headlights, but with this little turn signals, and you can see those, they really look nice and happy. Now we also have a discrete diffuser with cat eyes. You can see the parking sensors and those bumpers. Now we have cold lights for the license plate illumination with the camera for backing, and you can see here Renault Twingo. So looking very nice. If I come here to the back, it's a really sweet little car. So let me show you this side as well. Again, it's really stylish. I really like the retro design. Now in the center you can press to open the cargo. If I back up, you can see that in frame I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.16 feet. So this is tall enough. Now you can see those. This is nice and rubberized. You can pull here to close. You have here a little French expression. Now, cargo space is accessible. If if I remove my backpack, you can see here we have 360 liters of cargo space, 1,000 if you knock down the seats, which splits 50-50. Now, by the way, here we have this plastic step. There is 10 fingers of height times 2 get centimeters. These also split 50-50. So you can see underneath there's room for a lot. Patching kit, first aid, emergency triangle, reflective vest. And here we have the public AC charging cable plus Shuko and a fire extinguisher. Now underneath here there's 5 and maybe extra 5, so same depth. And on the sides it's plain. Here on the left we have a warm light, and on both sides we have these anchors, so you can potentially put a grocery hook here or something else. Now these seats also slide, so you can increase the cargo space. Now let me close this up. So look at the color on the sun. It really pops. Look at this. So let me back up. You can see it, it's now sunny. And if I approach the car, it's gonna unlock. I can press here. You can see the AC charging port, again 6.6, or if you upgrade 11, and DC is 50. You also have to return these covers. Don't forget to close your car. You can press here to unlock the charging cable when charging. And now let me come back to the front. On the sun, you can see the beautiful green metallic color really pops. It's amazing looking. Again, now let's get to the interior finally. So opening and closing sound is not the greatest. It's a light door, so you can get everything in a budget car. Now if you push down here, you can disable unlock from the inside if you have kids, and these are openable, so you can see these can breathe. So if I close this, you can see how that is opened. Now when you close these, try not to pinch your fingers. And let's check out the interior here. So it's a hard plastic, there's no pockets, there's a speaker and opening. Now at the bottom here, you can see we have these cool retro 90 carpets with these little details. We have a little cubby here, and these are the textile seats. You have red contrast stitching. You can see here the interior, and you have the ISOFIX at the bottom behind these zippers. Now you can pull this one and knock the seat down. You can see how that drops. You can see the top, and you can see the interior of the cargo. So you pull this and push it up, and you can return it to the upright position. Now let me jump in. Okay, bear with me. I'm a tall person, so when I'm on the front, there's not a lot of room, but let me move to the other side, and which is easy thanks to the EV platform, so there's no transmission tunnel. You can just slide to the other side. Now on the other side, there's not a tall front passenger, so I have plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. So again, I'm a more than average height tall person, so in reality someone shorter would be sitting on the front and you would have more knee room. There's big pockets here. There's this space, if you will. Now these can slide, so and they're also profiled nicely for 2 people in the back, so this one is not for a third person. Now let me move and show you how this slides. So you can see, you can move that a little bit and get some extra cargo room. Okay, now let me show you the closing sound. Yeah, not the greatest, but it is what it is. And you can see not a lot of headroom for a tall person, maybe for kids. Now this is the front. I'm gonna check that in a moment. There's no handles on the top, there's no hooks for shirts. Seatbelts are not height adjustable. Now the headrest is height adjustable. You can see this one is lower, this one is taller. You can do the same for these, but you can't lower them, so it is a little bit obstructed regarding view of the back. Now, let's check out the front. You're gonna spend most of your time if you buy this little EV. So same opening and closing sound. There's a little happy Twingo. Look at this animation. I really like that. So it's pretty cool. Now, these open nice and wide.
Hey, let me introduce myself a bit.
So there's also the AI assistant. Now, your tire pressure is right here. Pause and read. Okay. Now, you can see here also hard plastic. You can even see the door itself and the color of the vehicle. Opening, you can adjust these side mirrors, fold them manually, and they're both powered and fully automatic. Now, you have a pocket, it's small, but you have it on the front doors with the speaker. Now, also a little step here, you also get those Twingo retro carpets. You can see the automatic paddles rubberized. Now on the top here, sorry for the lens flare, you have the My Personal, Eco, and LED height adjustment. You can also adjust the steering column in all directions. Now the seats are also manual, push up to slide back and forward, push this for height, and pull this one to adjust the tilt. Now you can see the front design, so from black is going to gray and with red contrast stitching. Bolsters are really small everywhere. There's no lumbar, you know, and they're fine. I haven't spent too much time in them, so I can't tell you if they're good or bad. So stay tuned for the night point of view driving, where I might, you know, add that experience. Auto long beam. Now there's a cool detail here you can see. Let's close this up and look at this. You can see for the plastic speaker. Okay, closing sound, and let's switch to wide lens. Once again, you get the little Twingo. It's happy. Now let's start the car. So it's here. I need some AC. Okay, there's going to be a point of view driving with no comments during the day, and night point of view driving review where I'm going to summon my impressions behind the wheel. Now I'm going to zoom back in. I need the AC to work just a little bit so I can cool down the car. It is pretty hot, so I hope you can hear me well. Let's check out this steering wheel. So we have a flat top and bottom, 3-spoke. We have the new badge, no piano black, thumbs up for that, and physical buttons. We have here, if I press OK and remove this message, on the top you have here adaptive cruise control, speed limiter, or you can switch it off. You can adjust the speed, you can set or reset, you can also adjust the distance for the radar. So it also has cruise control distance. You can see here recuperation is by default level 3. And when you are in drive, you can increase it, and then you need to be in drive, and then you can press increase and engage one pedal driving. So by default, it's not engaged. I wish they would maybe add that, because I personally find that more, better for EV driving. There's also kick down the recuperation, phone calls, voice assistant. There's a voice assistant, and you have here OK. You can switch here through the trip computer or change displays. So these are the displays. You have the power meter or the energy flow. You have the minimum, and you have the follow distance. Now, if you press these, you have here. So starting from the top, you have nothing, you have navigation, you have the safety monitor, eco monitor, distance that you covered. You press OK for 3 seconds to reset it. You have the current range. You can see here city and highway or open road. You can see your power consumption, which also shows you real-time power consumption. So those are all the options. Now you have your lights, keep them on auto and engage auto long beam, not to blind people. You have here for media and volume, wiper controls front and rear, and gear selector. So reverse, neutral, drive. You have here a electronic parking brake you should engage for parking. Now you saw these buttons. If you press here twice and light goes off, you select my personal. So the 26 ADAS has a lot of features like this one to monitor your eyes, and if it's a little bit annoying, you can switch it off with your personal setting. You can see here air vents closed or open. You can adjust those. Now this is all hard plastic. You can sometimes hear a little bit cracking sounds on the hot summer day over the speed bumps and so on, but that's just the reality of hard plastics. There's a speaker there, there's an air vent. So since you have only 2 air vents on the side, there's a one over there and the one for the windshield. Now you have the beautiful display. You have here Twingo in the color of the vehicle. And underneath here you can put some stuff. So that is also hard plastic. There's no soft touch plastics in this one. They even reused the column here, so there's no physical key. You get keyless entry with a power button. You can lock the car, unlock it, or it locks, unlocks when you start driving and when you park. 2 USB-Cs, and you have the classical Renault AC controls. You can control the speed of the fan. You can press here for auto. You can control the temperature. And you can engage max defrost, rear defrost, including the side mirrors if they're heated. You can close the air circulation and turn on or off the AC and choose where you want the air direction. So that is that. Next to those, you have the beautiful big hazard button. It doesn't flash, you can see those, but it's a nice big button. And underneath here, this is a rubberized pad. You can put like your smartphone, and I showed you the parking brake. Over here you can put your key fob if the inside battery is low to start the car. I believe there's some sort of divider here you can get. You also have a cup, and then the same here, plus a 12-volt outlet. Now let me show you the reverse camera. By the way, there's a little Renault symbol there. This is the reverse camera. You can switch to wide lens, so it's good for parking purpose. And let me show you the glove box. So it's slowly opening. Now I've added here the price list in Croatia. You can see the entry price on the top, and there is 2,900 euros of options. So it's the charging, as I've mentioned, and safety package including alloys and green color. So it's an absolute green. You can see with taxes, 25% value added tax. This is almost 24,500 euros. If you want all the bells and whistles, you saw that little opening for the washer fluid, and you get some documents there. So that is that. So the paperwork is in the way. There we go. Now on the side here, you also have one of those anchors. Now, view at the back, and you also have this leathers on the top, so you can see maybe that better now. Let me show you the top here. You have a mirror, so it's classical don't blind me, and you have the airbag information. You have the warm lights in the interior only on the front and nothing on the rear, and you have the emergency call. You have Bluetooth calls, document holder, beauty mirror, and this does not extend. So that is that. If you have polarized sunglasses, you can see the screen, so it's not an issue. Now, if you're a tall person, on the front there's no height issue, so plenty of room. Now, to cover this infotainment, again, you have the minimum display and standby with a clock. You can have the volume for the front passenger. There's a pull down menu, so you have some shortcuts here. So there is settings here, but this is the home menu. You can have here shortcuts like radio or clock. Now let me play some sound. Now the speakers are really decent. You can have here full screen, you can search for charging stations, and it should display your estimated EV range. Now you have here FM and DAB radio stations. You can add your favorites. On the top here you have different kind of sounds you can play, and you have here where you want the sound, tone control, bass, middle, treble, and all the good stuff. Now you have Bluetooth calls, you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you have Play Store so you can download Spotify or similar apps. These are general settings you can find. There's also over-the-air updates. So if you go to the car menu, if you come closer, you can see here electric, you can see the energy flow, you can add programs for battery charging, you can set the limit for discharge and charge, and you have here pedestrian warning sounds. Now there's a hands-free parking. I've tested this in few Renaults. It is not great, so I would advise caution. Now there's an air quality, so you can engage air purifying mode. There is My Driving, which shows you your safety and eco score and energy consumption. You can see average is 14.2. Driving assistance, you have here My Personal, so you can disable the overspeed audible warning, limit change, and so on. If it's annoying, you can here see comfort and parking. Vehicle settings, here you have the axis. Outside you can see those settings. Welcome, pause and read, wiping. Cockpit, you have here edit widgets, so you can add one of these. And you have screen colors, so you can choose the color on the screens. So just multiple colors. I think the red one looks good, but yellow is the Renault color. Now you can here also adjust the brightness for the screens at the day, and when it's night you can adjust the night screen, and there's the tire pressure. So that's the whole infotainment. It really works great. If we call the voice assistant, change temperature to 20 degrees.
Got it. Changing the temperature to 20 degrees.
Hey Reno. Now this is the voice assistant called Reno. Not sure if I disabled it somehow, but there's a Google Assistant you heard, and there's the Hey Reno. What can you do for me? What can you do for me?
I'm still here.
Hey Reno.
I am.
What can you do for me?
Sorry, again.
Anyways, you can play with that. It has some features, so there's two voice assistants. For the end, you can see here the power consumption I had today. I'm gonna do my night consumption test. I won't do a range test because I can't do it in a single charge from Zagreb to Zadar. I would be close, but I also have another car, unfortunately, so I won't be doing that because I'm very time limited, unfortunately. So apologies for that, but this is more intended like a city commuting car rather than a road trip, but you can do occasional road trips with this car. Now that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up here, so I'm gonna switch off the car, and since I can't open the front bonnet to show you what's underneath, you can see that in my Twingo production video. That's going to be it for the detailed tour of the new Twingo Electric. Stay tuned for the night review so you can see this car, how it looks at night. Well guys, that was it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video informative, be a cool person, smash the like button, leave a comment below how do you like the new Twingo, and share this video maybe on Renault forums or Reddit, helping reach more audience and people who might be looking at the new Twingo. Stay tuned for more content, so subscribe, it's completely free, and click the bell to get notified when I upload day point of view driving with no comments, night point of view driving review with my full impressions behind the wheel and consumption test, and night review. I'm gonna show the car, same as this video, during the night. See you in the next one. Bye.